Next, I want to introduce our General Treasurer, Seth Magaziner, who used to be a member of our governing board at Common Cause and actually worked with myself and then Councilman Sam Zurier on a redistricting reform effort in the city of Providence. So, Seth.
Well, thank you, everyone. I want to also recognize all the great champions for good government who are here today. Secretary Gorbea, Senators Oyer and Valverde, Representative Knight, thank you very much. Jim Vincent from the NAACP, Phil West, Councilman Zurier, everyone else who's come out today, and especially and most of all of the members of the Common Cause governing and advisory boards, and John Marion. If there's one thing that I wish everybody in this building would just learn and remember, it's that when John Marion says that we should do something in Rhode Island government, we should just do it. Just do it. Because for John, it's not only that he's coming from a place of ethics and morality, but also everything that he comes out with and everything that he advocates for is always very well researched, very thoughtful, and grounded in data and grounded in fact. And that includes this effort for independent redistricting. As treasurer, I try every day to find ways to help strengthen the economy in Rhode Island, make Rhode Islanders more financially secure. We've done that in a range of different ways: school construction and helping small business with access to capital, and setting up new green infrastructure programs at the Infrastructure Bank. But I can tell you, being here now for 5+ years, the number one thing that holds Rhode Island back economically, that holds us back when we try to add jobs and attract businesses, is that there is this perception that Rhode Island is a place that is willing to look the other way from corruption, and that even sometimes jokes about it, celebrates it, that this is a place where you need to know somebody in order to get something done. And that kind of a reputation, even when it's not always true, is absolutely poison to business, to economic growth. Who wants to move a business or start a business in a place that has that kind of reputation? So in Rhode Island, we cannot afford to be behind the curve on ethics and good government. We have to do everything that we can to be in front of the curve. We have to do everything that we can to show and to live a reality that says that whatever the best practice is when it comes to clean government and it comes to ethics, we are going to be there. We are going to do that because we have to turn the page. Just because we have had Rocco's Robots and Crime Town and all of these things in our past does not mean that needs to be our future. And so I echo the things that have already been said. Independent redistricting will lead to a General Assembly and a government that is more representative of the population by gender, by race, by age, by ideology. It's eminently doable. Many other states do this. In fact, I believe this specific version of independent redistricting is based on the California model. So states that are much bigger and more complicated than us have done it. It's doable. It will lead to better government, it will lead to better outcomes, and it will also be an important step in rebuilding our reputation and ultimately expanding prosperity across our state and meeting our true potential. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you for being involved. Listen to John Marion just all the time, and we'll be in a much better place. So thank you all.